Welcome everyone. Why do we need meditate? Maybe you might think, oh, my life is wonderful now. I don't need to meditate. Meditation is only for those people who have problem. Maybe problem in your mind, mental problem, or material problem with your relationship with your husband and wife, or in your life, at work, or lost your job, you are unhappy, depressed, then you should learn meditate and to make your mind calm and peaceful. Otherwise, no need to meditate, But, of course, meditation is good for when you have problem, to make your mind calm, peaceful, and joyful. But also, even you have no problem, if you meditate, it's good for you. You can do more. Your mind become more peaceful, more open. It is good for you to allow to manifest your own basic goodness, what we call basic goodness. You have love, compassion, you have wisdom, you have joy, you have capability and power already exist within you. By meditation, it is good to allow you to manifest your basic goodness. And this way your mind naturally become calm, peaceful, and what we call pliable, walkable. It means normally our mind is like crazy monkey, blah, 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 blah. And you cannot control your mind. Mind controlling you, the monkey mind controlling you. But by meditation, you have the control. This is why your mind becomes calm and peaceful. And of course, meditation is good for when you have problem. Problem become your friend. Okay, let me tell you my own experience. Okay, I will tell you one special story. No. Not very special. Maybe you already know this story. When I was young, I had panic disorder. Although my parents are wonderful, I have very kind mother and father. I was born in northern part of Nepal, right middle of the Himalayas. In fact, I have one of the highest mountain in Nepal, snow mountain, glaciers, very nice, beautiful. When the morning sun radiates to the mountain, and the glaciers mountain, become like golden color, so nice. But although I have nice family, nice environment, but panic follow me like a shadow. And I was looking for some solution. And my grandfather was also a very good meditator. When I look at him, he's meditating peacefully, calm, very nice. I inspired by him. Nearby my house, there are a lot of caves. I think in the Himalayas, there's a lot of caves. And sometimes I ran from my house to the cave, pretending there, meditate. Although I have no idea about meditation. I just sit there, what should I do, wondering, and maybe fall a little bit asleep. And one day I thought, what should I do? I thought maybe I should say something in my mind, say some words, what we call mental recitation. And I did that. Feels nice. Feels like I did something, although I don't know what I did. When I was 9 years old, I asked my father to teach me meditation. My father was a great meditation teacher. But I'm shy to ask him directly. I approached my mother to ask my father to teach me meditation. And my father was accept. I was so happy. But first I asked question, saying some words in your mind, is it that meditation or not? He said, yes. I was so happy. Then I learned many meditation techniques. How open your mind, open present, open awareness, and how to use panic, not only the panic, any other circumstances as support for meditation. Make friends with the problem. And how to bring your mind calm and peaceful and become pliable and walkable. I learned a lot and I was so happy. But I am lazy boy. I love the idea of meditation, but I don't like the practice of meditation. This is why I still suffer by panic. I feel fear for strangers, fear for natural disasters like snowstorm, earthquake, and sometimes there's fear without reason. Just I get dizzy and my heart beat raise and sweat sometimes without reason. Then when I was 11 years old, I moved to India, a place called Shirabling, and I learned a lot of meditations from many other teachers. But again, I'm lazy. But when I was 13 years old, there's traditional 3-year retreat going to start. I thought, oh, I should join in retreat. But I'm a little bit afraid that maybe they may not accept me because I'm too young. But I asked through my father to ask His Eminence Taisuthu Rinpoche, which is head of our monastery, and he kindly accepted. And I can join in 3-year retreat. But first year of 3-year retreat, my panic get worse. And special when we in the group prayers, sometimes we use some music instrument. Boom, boom, This noise drives me crazy. And I have to go out of the prayer session. I cannot join, But most of the time we are meditating alone in the room. That's why I feel happy about it. But I'm not really applying meditation technique. Then one day I asked question. One day I asked myself a question, which is, I still have 2 more years to go. That's why I thought, do you really want to apply meditation technique or not? Or do you just want to spend like this unhappy with 2 more years? Then I decided to apply meditation technique with my panic. I sat in my room for 3 days using my panic as support for my meditation. My panic was gone.